What are you saying, everyone? ADR here. Welcome back to the channel. Today we have another 127 FUT Draft challenge. We're going to start off with the 4-2-3-1 because there's so many high rated cams, and we are going to have to take Harry Kane as our captain. And hopefully today is going to be the day, because the last few drafts videos that we've done have been absolutely incredible. We have been so close to that 127. So will we get it today? I guess we'll have to wait and see. This draft has started off okay. Only Zola and Weir, I guess. Weir's not too bad, but we need to see some more high rated cards. But it's a good base. As long as we get some team of the years maybe later down the line, then we should be in with a chance of getting that 127. Now, Millie Bright, highest rated here, will take. And our right back is going to be Danny Carvajal. And how about the Real Madrid Arsenal game? Now, this is going to be uploaded whilst the game is still going on. So obviously I don't know what's happened, but you guys can let me know in the comments what is happening, what happened, what you enjoyed, who's going to win the second leg, all of that good stuff. As we're 90 rated going onto the bench with 19 chemistry. So that's more like it. 96 rated Virgil van Dijk, our second team of the year of the draft. He joins the team. Can we get a big left back? Yes, we can. Bon Pastor's there as well. I thought she was an objective, but are objectives in draft? Anyone knows, let me know in the comments. We're still going to take Alphonso Davies. Maybe slightly difficult for chemistry, but he does get the link to Harry Kane. I think all we need to see now is some icons, and Carlos Alberto is just that. +7 to the chemistry. An icon goalkeeper and an icon cam would be preferable. We'll go with our keeper. Let's see. Go on. Yashin, Nadine, any of the above. We get Kova, ex-United man. Did Zentner? Anyway, we'll go Zentner. We'll see who else. We're definitely going to need a new goalkeeper. There's Lamine Yamal. It probably does make more sense to take Wirtz because he goes in and starts, but I'm going to back ourselves to get another high-rated cam, which we don't with this pick, but we do get 93 rated DeMarco, so he's, again, really good for the bench rating. Maybe we'll even start him, depending on how our reserves go. But we are 91 rated. Schlotterbeck's got a 92 rated card, which I feel like I didn't know. So that's good to know. We've learned something new there. And Lucio joins the team. Also, guys, if you left comments on Instagram, I know a few people followed the channel yesterday, or the Instagram page for the channel. Be sure to drop a follow if you haven't. ADR1SP3 on IG. And we are going to be working our way through some of the questions left throughout this video. We'll probably go 3 or 4, and it will just keep going for the next video. We'll also have a look at maybe 1 or 2 YouTube comments, but I'm going to prioritize probably the... I say probably. I'm going to prioritize the comments from Instagram. So be sure to check out the Instagram. We've got 2 picks left. I'm not really sure what direction this draft is going, because honestly, we needed to see some icons and we only got 2. In terms of rating, though, we are doing very well. That is no doubt about that. 92 rated. Maybe we could get the chem. We still needed a better goalkeeper as well. This guy is linked with Man United, actually. I saw that the other day. We'll take Pep Biel there, and then I think that's it, really. Not the best for chemistry, but we're still warming up. Let's take our manager and get into the next draft attempt. Let's go with the 3-4-3 flat here. It's not a formation we take too often, but the choice of formations there weren't very good, and neither the choice of captains. But it is what it is. Let's see if we can get some better players a bit later on in the draft. We get Barnes here. That's still not great, to be honest. I mean, we will take him. It is an icon. We definitely could have done with some icons in the last draft, but hopefully we can improve the team. So we'll take Sarr here over Garnacho, because Garnacho's got a 92 rated card. I believe it's a FUT birthdays card. We also get Kevin De Bruyne here. And we have a question from Instagram. The first one is, are you interested in doing a Road to Glory team, or maybe focus on a specific player and build a team? So I don't know if you have recently tuned into the channel, but I did start off this year doing a Man United Road to Glory. I think I'd done about 2 or 3 episodes and realized it was taking up way too much time that I didn't have. So I had to stop it because, yeah, it just wasn't. It would have been like an episode a week, if that, at that point. Would I revisit it? Maybe. I'm going to take Tim Howard here because Ange or Nadine, she's got a 95 rated card, which we don't get. We do get Endler, which is decent. But yeah, so I do currently have a Man United Road to Glory going on. If you guys want to see it, hold on. Yeah, so this is kind of what it looks like, although I do kind of play Ronaldinho and stuff. But let's get back to the draft. So next we get Igor Silva or Theo Hernandez. Neither really help. Igor Silva could go right mid and get +1 as well, but this draft, it needs to warm up a bit. The next question is, what are your thoughts on Barca's Champions League run? I think I'm not. What are my thoughts on it? Who have they played? They haven't really played any crazy good teams. I guess we'll now see what happens. But shout out to them. Do I hope they go all the way? Not particularly. If I could choose, I'd choose Aston Villa to win it. Honestly, to win the Champions League. So yeah, I don't really have any have much thoughts on Barca's Champions League run, unfortunately. Who do we take here? Because we really do need a centre back. I am going to go Schlotterbeck over Nico Williams, just because it's rarer to see high rated centre backs than it is to see wingers, even though we do have a 76 rated winger, but not for long. I think this might be the worst draft we've done in recent history. Maicon, he's going to help us +2. But the icons, we're not really seeing icons today, which is a bit alarming. I hope EA haven't reset the draft, but we shall see. We'll go Courtois, and then our final pick is Corley. And then if we order up our bench, we're up to 90 rated. I don't think we'll see 91. We get a +1 doing that, but it's just not a great draft, is it, guys? You know what? Let's go 4-2-3-1 again. I know we took it to start with, but I feel like we didn't do it justice. So we start with Gervinho as captain. He goes to the bench. Next question is from Asher, and he asks, favorite musician? Do you listen to a lot of music? Not really. But interestingly enough, so I'm trying to learn Spanish. If you ask me how it's going, I'll say no bien. But Lam does have a high rated card, but I think it's an SBC or something. I don't know. I'm going to go Lam here. I'd prefer to have the icon in the team. So I've actually been listening to quite a bit of Spanish music. So and it's like just all the main kind of popular Spanish artists, I guess, a mixture of all of them. So that's what I've been listening to at the moment. But as a favorite artist, not really. I used to listen to, I think my top most listened to artist last year on like Spotify was Arya Star, which is like an Afro sort of artist. Afro beats, would I say? I don't know, but you can search and see. But I'm gonna go Osman here. Because Salah, actually no, I'm not. I'm gonna take Salah, just because he goes in, gets good chemistry, and we don't mind it. Also gets that Liverpool link with Alisson. I like that. All right, 90 rated, 27 chem. We're looking good. Let's get some players to help us out. So Ould Usin is 89 rated. Rojo for a Barcelona link that we don't currently. Oh, actually, no, we have Balde. You know what? Let's go. But then Old Hossein. No, I'm gonna go Balde. I'm gonna go Arojo for Balde's chem. I know Arojo's got a higher rated card, but it just made sense for chemistry. And hopefully we can see a few more icons. There we go. 96 rated Zidane. Right on cue. That's our third icon now. Would like to replace Trincao and then figure out Ruben Neves' chemistry. Take Jordan Henderson. And you know what? You guys have been asking me questions. Let me ask you a question. Who's better? Who's the better captain? Jordan Henderson or Steven Gerrard? Let me know your answer in the comments and why. I'm going to predict that a lot of people are going to say, a lot of Liverpool fans are going to say Steven Gerrard, and the non-Liverpool fans are probably, as we get Gareth Bale here, are probably going to say Jordan Henderson. Maybe to troll, I don't know. But both really good players. Daniel Marlon is going to be on our bench. Maybe should have went Hamsik there. 91 over the 88 rated Schneider would have probably made a lot of sense. I'm going to take out Ruben Neves here and then play Lahm here. That is us on a 1-2-4. This has the makings of a 1-2-5 actually, because we've actually got 393 rated cards on our bench. The last 3 picks are going to be 94 rated Patea, so that's our new cam. Gets full chemistry thanks to those Barcelona links as well. We are 92 rated. We can start Marlon and get full chem, which is amazing. Do we go up to 126? We need players above 88 rated. He's above 88 rated. 94 rated Jude Bellingham decides to show up and join the party. Problem is we lose 2 chemistry because we needed that Man City link and the Dutch link. Okay. We're not up to 93. So if worst case scenario, we just put things back to how they were. We get Lamine Yamal, who will also join the team. I don't think we got up to 93. We do not. So we'll just play Salah for the full chem. It's a good draft though, isn't it? We are heating up. 1-2-5. Let's get into the next attempt. Okay, let's go 4-3-2-1. Nice formation to take. And our most common captain. Let me know in the comments, guys. Who do you think our most common captain is? Because someone pointed out the other day that we get Lorenzo Insigne as captain so much. And it seems to be true. Look at that. 96 Van Dijk, 94 Laurent Blanc. Go on, give us Blanc again. Maybe not. Badia Chile is not quite Laurent Blanc, but you know, never know. Maybe one day. Pedro Porro. So it's a Premier League theme for sure. Left back is going to be DeMarco, which is 93 rated. Very nice to see. And he'll also get an Italian link with Insigne should we decide to play him. So that's not bad at all. I am going to have to take this version of Bonmati, even though she does have a really high rated card. Lothar Matthäus is great because he can play centre-back. And then we get Emmanuel Petit, who can go in at left-back as well. But we probably won't need him to, seeing as we have DeMarco playing there at the moment. Now, our next question from IG is from Vincent. He asks, why don't I make content for IG and TikTok? Now, there's kind of 2 reasons. One main reason is time, and I guess the resources to hire someone to do that. As we get 95 rated Nadine, love to see it. We're 91 rated. Maybe even that's full chemistry, you know. We've got 4 icons. We just need a new centre mid, probably a new cam as well. Let's see what we get. 93 rated Zambrotta is crazy. We actually lose chemistry though because of the Spain link on Bonmati, which is not ideal. Lewis Dunk though is very ideal. So this is at least a 1-2-5. Let's just see how high rated this will go. So we get Martin Odegaard to replace Madison. Yeah, so to answer your question, those are the main 2 reasons. As we now get Maradona. There was another reason, but this draft is going so well, it's actually escaped my head. Oh, I remember. It's because, as well, in terms of like making content, I much prefer to do long form rather than short form. And also with TikTok, I actually don't use TikTok. So, like, I don't have the TikTok app. Although I do have a TikTok account. I just don't use it. And a TikTok account for this channel is what I'm talking about. As we get Rodri to solve our chem issue. And I mean, I would have loved his 97 rated version, but we're 125 confirmed. It probably is going to go up to a 126. And if it goes up to a 126 soon, as it very well might have just gone up to 126, then we could be looking at a 127. Let's see with Insigne on the bench over Milik. Oh, we're not up to 93. Okay. Some 97s would definitely help us. John's daughter is absolutely amazing. But it still doesn't take us to 93. That is crazy. So that's the reason, by the way. So I don't really do much short form content, as you know, on this channel. I haven't done it. On my second channel, More ADR, if you haven't seen it, be sure to check it out. I have done a short on that channel quite recently, so if you haven't seen it, be sure to see it. But this is going to be a 125. We are going to take our manager and we are going to get into the last draft attempt. Right, into the final draft we go. We're not taking 4-2-3-1 again. We've taken it too much. We'll take 4-3-3 holding. We did get a very nice draft in that formation before. I think it was in the drafting until, right? Diani or Lamine? We'll go Lamine. He can play both wings. Barcelona, Spain should get really good chemistry. And you know what? I feel like I've neglected the YouTube comments. So for this last draft, we'll answer some questions / comments from YouTube. And we have a question. It's a very interesting one, especially for those that like basketball. It is, apart from Stephen Curry, who is my favorite baller? As we get Van Dijk again, by the way, 96 rated Van Dijk is becoming common. Would love to see a high rated defender alongside him. Now, who's my favorite player? You know what? I really like Luka. He's now a Laker, which is a bit backwards, seeing as I'm a Warriors fan. But I do like Luka. I'm not the biggest fan of Shea. I know a lot of people like Shea, but I feel like he aura farms a lot of the time. A lot of bogus calls as well. Because before Jimmy Butler joined the Warriors, they weren't getting calls. Like, the referees weren't calling fouls when Steph was getting hacked and hacked and hacked. So now it's kind of changed a bit, but at the same time, I'm not a fan of players that just go to the free throw line a lot, which I'm saying is a bit backwards because Jimmy Butler does do that, and now I love it. So hey, that is the answer to that one. And then he also asks my favorite Spaniard in Man United history. There's, well, two come to mind, Mata and David De Gea. Dave saves, and I'll have to go with Dave saves. This draft is really good, by the way. Those that have probably zoned out because I've been talking about basketball, you're probably thinking this draft could be the one, and I hope it is. 89 rated Wirtz is good. It's what do we need really for the starting lineup? Maybe a left back, centre back. Yeah, we still do need a little bit. We definitely need a little bit. Some team of the years would go a long way. And the last question we're going to answer for today is as we get Ahmad, who will be able to play, which is really nice. Maybe takes us up to 92. It does. So it's another 125 at least with the last 3 picks. And this is from Harry. He's buying his first PS5 console and he loves FC 25. I mean, look at that. 97 rated Vini Jr. I mean, I guess my first thing to tell you to do is hop on and play draft, because it is crazy right now. Now, we do lose some chemistry doing that. I think Camavinga will have to go to the bench. But that being said, we're still 92 rated. That is crazy. But all jokes aside, FC 25, you know what? Obviously, EA could make more changes to career mode, but I do think they've at least put a little bit of effort into career mode in terms of the live start points is a good feature. The youth academy is not so bad now a days. So I'd say if you enjoy FC25, then go for a nice career mode save, maybe a road to glory, and also watch more ADR because there's a lot of career mode content on that channel. Now, guys, we didn't get the 126, we did get a 125. We were obviously trying to get the 127, but if you've enjoyed today's drafts, let me know. Be sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you again next time.